The Electronic Frontier Foundation article, Deja Vu. The FBI proves it again. It cannot be trusted with Section 702 by Matthew Guariglia, July 27, 2023. But before I read the article, please hit the thumbs up. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. I've been a little bit busy with grass cutting, which has been extremely time consuming, and the sabotage of my lawnmower. But I will create another video about stupid perp tricks. But anyway, let's discuss my favorite beer of instigation. This is an electronic communication by EFF, the Electronic Frontier Foundation. And let's get on with it. So, we all deserve privacy in our communications, and part of that is trusting that the government will only access them within the limits of the law. But at this point, it is crystal clear that the FBI doesn't believe that either our rights nor limitations that Congress has placed upon the Bureau matter when it comes to the vast communication of information about us collected under FISA Section 702. The latest exhibit in this is yet another newly declassified opinion of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, which is FISC. This opinion further reiterates what we already know, that the Federal Bureau of Investigation simply cannot be trusted with conducting foreign intelligence queries on American persons. Regardless of the rules or consistent FISC disapprovals, the FBI continues to act in a way that shows no regard for privacy and civil liberties. According to the declassified FISC ruling, despite paper reforms which the FBI has touted that it put into place to respond to the last time it was caught violating U.S. law, the Bureau conducted 4 queries for the communications of a state senator and a U.S. senator, and they did so without even meeting their own already inadequate standards for these kinds of searches. How many times will my favorite Bureau of Investigation get caught with their hands in the cookie jar of our constitutionally protected private communications without losing these invasive and unconstitutional powers? Specifically, this disclosure concerns Section 702 of the 2008 Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Amendment Act, which authorizes the collection of overseas communications that can be queried by intelligence agencies and national security investigations under the oversight of the FISC. The FBI has access to the collected information, but only for limited purposes which it routinely and grossly oversteps. Apart from the FBI's apparent failure to even abide by its own rules, the bigger problem with this arrangement, even under law, is that we live in a globalized world where U.S. persons regularly communicate with people in other countries. This creates a massive pool of digital communications in which one side of the conversation is an American on U.S. soil. The FBI investigating crimes in the U.S. has spent the better part of 15 years sifting through these communications without even a warrant. So the fact that they cannot even abide by their own rules, much less the ones set by Congress, is a big deal. But now we have a chance to close this unconstitutional loophole and block the FBI or any other government agency from searching any of our communications without a warrant. Section 702 is set to expire December 2023. That is in a few months, folks. Sadly, both the FBI and the Biden administration have signaled that they are all in it when it comes to trying to keep open the FBI's warrantless backdoor searches of 702 data. They like their hands fully in the cookie jar, and at this point are likely confident that even when they get caught, the FISC won't take any serious steps to stop them. But they won't get that renewal without a fight. After several hearings in the House Judiciary Committee, it is clear that there is bipartisan support for the idea that Section 702 must drastically change or else face termination, which is called sunsetting in D.C. entirely. The Privacy and Civil Liberties Oversight Board, PCLOB, which has been unwilling to seriously take on 702 violations, even suggested before Congress that some bare minimum of changes should be made to the surveillance programs in order to protect the privacy rights of Americans. While we think it is time for 702 to end entirely, and for any future programs to start from scratch in protecting the privacy of digital communications, EFF will continue to fight to make sure that any bill that does renew Section 702 closes the government's warrantless access to U.S. communications, minimizes the amount of data collected, and increases transparency. Anything less than that would signal a continued indifference or contempt to our right to privacy. This recent disclosure proves, in a Groundhog Day-like fashion, that the FBI is not going to suddenly become good at self-control when it comes to accessing our data. If the privacy of our communications, including communications with people abroad, is going to actually matter, Section 702 must be irrevocably changed or jettisoned entirely. Okay, folks, I'm going to show you quickly here. This is what it looks like. The FBI proves again it can't be trusted with Section 702. And this is the Electronic Frontier Foundation. So I hope everybody's doing well. Well, folks, please hit the thumbs up. I look forward to your questions and comments down below. And this is Lorraine signing off for now.